I try.
Yeah.
I try after the tour.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Good morning. So we will do number four. So number four. So normally what we do if we, in the sentences so we always try to first thing is we look through we try to identify subject, verb, then whatever case lah. So in this case, you can see like this one. This is definitely is a compound. This is compound. So the compound. This the word. This is a compound and with the toe. And with the toe. Then you look at here. So this one sometimes it can because a long A here and YA. If it's a masculine now, it's definitely is a dative. But however, if you look carefully, the root, this is not the root. This is definitely this is what we call it, the prefix. So the root should be ta. So when you take a root, when you take a root, and then you got prefix, that means this is ending. This one should be like most likely is the gerund, most likely. So this is the possibility lah. So this is all the possibility that you have to figure out first. So like he is in decline. Then this time there are two possibility. One come from the ta, the other may come from the from the personal pronoun. So you have to be careful. So when you read through all this, so you break down all this, you look at the ending first because Pali is all about ending because Pali is the noun plus whatever ending that will be it will indicate what kind of verb is it, what kind of noun is it. Yeah. So all this one. So in this case, if you look at this, so we know that this is api and plus tum. So we will put as a combination of causative lah. And this is a causative, causal infinitive. We put it like that, like that. Okay. Once we identify, and then like this, we have two choices, because sometimes it can be Eva, sometimes it can be Ava. We also not very sure which is which. So, right. So then you see, continue from the second line, because this is we don't know where to break lah. We just simply break it first lah. So even if you see this is also causative. Let's change it to causative. Causative, infinitive. This will be the subject seti. Then you can see that this this is n is e. This is n is n a. So technically this should be na plus a saki. So this should be the past tense. Then continue kim. So this is a interrogative will always start in the beginning. Normally is in nominative case. So then you look at, oh, this is compound. So you look, oh, maybe it's samayang is there. Is it akara plus samayang? So that you have to verify it lah. But then after that you look, okay, this is okay. This is okay, causative future. So what you do, take the subject, put it here. Yeah, 30 put million. Your book use treasurer. So if you verify it, it can be two meaning. So need to set up a whether it's short E or long E, I don't know, cannot remember. So what you do is, yeah, you see, that in this case, yeah, so this is a treasurer, a wealthy man. So you can use one of these. This
Long
business,
year.
long E lah. So this is very
Oh,
hard to identify long E or short E. So you just type it. Okay. And so if it's short E, it's this one. So it should be a long E. So in this case, it should be the book will use the treasurer. But treasurer is somebody who keep your money, That's why we better say it's a wealthy man, or a millionaire, something like that, lah. A wealthy million. I put a millionaire lah. So you can put something else. Then you see here, if you take this as a verb, assuming you take this as a verb, then you have to verify this first, you know. If there is no verb, that means these are the two verbs. So we verify this word first, no? Then only we can know which one to put in.
Brother Alfred,
Yeah,
the first mara petong you put G infinitive.
G, I should put C. Sometimes. So you take this word, you see, not this word, this is the one I type in, right?
Yes.
It can be a gerund. You know, that is why we suspect this, and then this can be a gerund. So if you take this as the gerund, you take this as the gerund, and if it's not a gerund, then it will be this, you know, it's a masculine noun. That means this. If it's not a gerund, then it has to be a masculine noun, case 4. You see, you take this, you do a declension, definitely a case 4 one, and it's yeah, you see not. So there's two possibilities. Either you're going to think it's a gerund or you're going to think as this. So if you think it's not a gerund, that means I just take this, I copy it out. So we need to establish the meaning, whether which one should be used lah. Okay. Just put it here. And paste special. You paste special, it will come together with all the diacritics. So when you do a paste special, you get a Unicode. You don't take normal text. Sometimes your computer cannot generate it. Then it will come out funny. So they see the diacritic. So in this case, technically it should be a masculine now, because here, if you look at it, okay. So here, so what we do, so we establish that normally this will be paired up one. This will be paired up one. That means this is this one is because this is 2. This is 2. Without the ape means is to kill. Without the ape means to kill. So should be in front of this. So that means you should take this. So the word is wayama. The wayama is, that means is an effort. Like samma wayama, this is wayamando. So wayama, if you look at the dictionary, it also give you a couple of meaning wayama. Wayama is an effort plus other thing lah. You see, no? So when you see a wayama, if you see a wayamati, it's okay already, because noun and a verb, they have the same function. So in this case, make an effort, strive or exert oneself. So you can take anyone. That means you know that. That means, so this should be the thing. That means making an effort, striving or exerting. So this should be the PPP. So you cannot get exactly. So you have to customize it. Try to make it as short as possible. Short and possible and precise. So you try to make it as short as possible as page special. I want page special. Page special, that means I still retain my diacritic. So in this case, you see that means this is a PRP. Trying. So that means here is making an effort. Making an effort. Making an effort. Can you see making an effort? So making an effort, let's say I see the millionaire making an effort to, this is the 2 means is to had, because this is causative, that means to, we are going to put to the millionaire making effort, we follow exactly the dictionary, making an effort. Okay, all right. So this effort, that means you see, two is the tum, and then the ape, two, head is the causative. Causative, then causative must take an object, tam, had him killed. Is it not this part? This part had him killed. So technically, it's supposed to be like that. Had him killed. See, not this is causative because had is causative. Two is the tum. So you can round it up whatever way you want, whatever way you want. So in this case, in this case, so you establish, so this tam come from the word ta. So we establish that this is a ta. So if you decline, you will get so for him and tam for him. That means is object lah. This is object. So this is an object. Correct. So the object. So to make it short, the man tried to kill him. Make it short because this one you can use this manner or this manner. Then you see here. So in this is not Gerard. This is, that means if just now we say here, can you see the word Pattaya? Setting out, establishing it. So this is the one is going to be very difficult. This is one is going to be very difficult. This is very difficult to establish. That means if you look carefully, that means this one should give you the meaning. Setting out. So means setting out. Setting out, that means technically it should be at the beginning. At the beginning. Right. This part we are done. And this part right now. So this part. So this is the one that is difficult. So you have a lot of in between like that. You have the word, but you cannot establish what is the proper English to put it in. So you will come across like that during the translation from Pali to English. So any question on this? So let's say normally there is no case here. So what we do, we will put here trying to kill him since young. Because you know why? You look at this word. Because the word is dahara, dahara. You take the word dahara first. So this one will be able, you're able to figure out this by looking at this. Because the word is from kalata. So we have to find the word kala is time. So the word is kala, that means from time. From time, so kala is the time, so from time. So dahara is at the young boyhood lah. So let's confirm what is dahara. So then after that you cannot get the exact meaning here. Dahara. So this is, see, dahara. So dahara, that means you can have a young boy, dahara, very young boy, young, youthful or junior, whichever. So in this case, we know it's something to do young lah. Young. So that means time. So this is a compound, kalato dahara. So compound, so we use during. During, that means it should be tapurisa. Should be not tapurisa locative during boyhood lah.
Ablative lah, kalato.
Kalato ablative. Okay, ablative lah. This is ablative lah. From lah. That's why it's from and time lah. From time during young age lah. You put during a young age. young age, during the age. So if you can establish this ability from boyhood, that means at a young age. So in this case, this word we can be very sure is at the beginning, at early part at the beginning. You can because since young. So this whole line, this whole line, perhaps you can change it to since young. That is how I see lah. Because this is not a fixed rule. Because Pali, or a lot of time, when you look at the sentences, you think it's like that. Then you translate according to what you think lah. So this part is the one beginning from younghood. So that means, so we rephrase this since young, short and precise. So that is how you're supposed to do lah. How you look.
Sorry. If we take it as a gerund, can we consider it this way? Having from the beginning, or having since young, from his boyhood, trying to kill him. we take it, can we do it? Treating it as a gerund, having from the beginning,
Cannot.
or having since young. Cannot.
Cannot, because gerund up in front of gerund must be object. Cannot.
Object.
Up in front of the gerund is always an object one.
There have to be an object.
Now,
Yeah, this rule.
See. Karitua gehang. So it has to be gerund. It cannot be otherwise. Look at this. Ahara pitwa. In front is an object. Panyakarang. Okay, look at the gerund. Katwa manggalang. It has to be an object. You look at this gerund, in front is tarang. So cannot be. So you read it yesterday. I did give you the chart. The chart they say gerund in front must be object. So it's like that because gerund is a verb. Gerund is a verb,
so in front that should be the object.
Yeah. So it cannot. Your assumption does not apply because does not apply. Understand?
Yes. Thank you.
Luckily you asked.
Sometimes overlook. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this part is done. So we will go to this part. Can you see this is a pair? This is a pair. This is a pair because a verb plus tum is a pair. That means there are two verbs continuous. Continue. For instance, like go to see show. Go is one verb. To see, that is infinitive. Show is the object. So you will have things like that. So for instance, go is one verb. Another verb is to. This see is infinitive. That means this is a verb, this is infinitive, and then followed by the object. See show. So this is a typical like that. Because we all Pali usually you reverse it. This one, of course, this is a past tense this is a past tense, still a verb This is only a present tense. So what you see, can you see the word here? Can you see this word? Can you see the word na there? Akasaki, the means is AOR, was not able. Okay, this part, I'm going to do this part. So in this case, past tense. So this is singular. So this is AOR, third person. That means you can see the millionaire. So in this case, on the line number 2, I put but I put but. I don't know whether there is a but or not. So I think this one, the wa become the but. I think the why become the but. No doubt the why is lie or only. I think it's something to do with the but. So I think it's the but because when there are but is always used in something that you does opposite of what is supposed to happen, and then it didn't happen, you use the but. So I think this is the eva. Because why? If you use the one, it means as he was unable. So if we take wa, that means it's wa, you, is can be this one, as he was unable, as he was unable, so, but also can. So this is up to you whether you want to use but or as. This is more or less the same, as he was unable. Can you see this part? Asaki is AOR, and able, can you see the tomb? And then in this case, unable to have him, can you see kill? This word is like that. You see, that means, see, he was unable, followed by the word to this part, to have him killed. So this is definitely is a causative kill. This is the one in. So if you really want to translate this, it has to be in this bottom. Okay, okay. So we can put it here. So here, that means he was unable. So technically, this part you don't have to translate, because if you say, if you use the word but he was unable, that means the meaning, the top part, I say trying to kill him since young. So if you use the word but he was unable, it's understood that then your mission for the top sentences is already complete. You do not have to repeat this mara petum again, because this mare petum in the sentences is repeat. In English, the rule always says that a lot of things you don't have to repeat. It's able to. That means you say, but he was unable. That means you get it right already, because this and this are repeating. I think you know about English grammar. This and this is repeating. So we don't have to do that anymore. You see, we don't have to translate everything. Also, we just something like that, or as he was unable. If you say unable, then probably you might have to put unable to do so, something like that one. No, this is not part of the sentences, but because once you construct, you try to make clear to the reader, so that you is trying to understand your logic of translation or your message. So all the bracket is not, don't have to be there. So hopefully you can see what I'm trying to explain to you, because there are no fixed rule to translate Pali to English. We have a methodology. We will do it as when you read the Pali, and then we know how and why and when to use certain English grammar, but we cannot be really fix on the grammar. No methodology can do that. That's why you can't really find a book really tell you exactly how you do it. That is the challenge of learning Pali. So the next part, this part I think is clear. This part is clear. Then I came, then this is a compound. So when you look at the compound, so I think this is you, let's say, assuming that you don't know the meaning, what we do is, meaning we check the dictionary, see what the dictionary good, because sometimes we can compare with the one in the dictionary, especially for the hard one. All this is considered hard one. Technically, they should be a compound. You see, it's a compound. Can you see the word akara? This is samaya and akara. Yeah. You see here, when you do, when they a compound, the compound takes the art of reading and writing. But if you break down individually, let's say you take samaya and then you take akara. I cut it. So akara. Akara technically looks like an, words. Words. Akara. That means like words and syllables. Akara. And then it also can mean pronunciation, phonology, articulation. That means it's something to do to regarding reading. Something to do with reading. So in the Pali, the noun is called akara. The vowel is called sara. Akara and sara. Akara and sara. Now, something like that. But it can take more than one meaning. So then we take the next one. We take samaya. See what's the meaning of samaya. Okay. You see, the samaya is also time, right? You see the time, you see 2.5. 2.5 is art, science, study. So this is samaya. So that is a reason. This dictionary give you a lot of meanings. So if you think that it's time, then you are not able to translate what I tell you because you get it wrong. But take the first one just now we check one. So in this case, so here you see, always remember that yesterday I told you in front of the verb, past tense, present tense, future tense, optative, imperative. In front of it has to be a verb because you're going to read this way. Pali is you're going to read this way, because you're going to read he will, he will, he will get, he will get training. Then this is the object. So you see, okay, now here. So now here what we do is we take here who. Can you see? The word can is causative, because this is a present tense. Normally a present tense, we say will something, present tense. A can, because this is can get, because this is a present tense, can get, that means this is a causative and future tense, can get. So because ape is get. Asati, that means is a future tense. That means you take this word instead of will. Can you see? And then in this case, who can get? My formula of causative, we always take the object one. Even here did not mention object, we still refer back to this object. Who can get him? Can you see? Him. Who can get him? And then in this case, this is an object. So object normally, we always put the word to the object because this is something to do. Sometimes we have to put to, sometimes we do not have to put to. So in this case, what I do is, so you get to learn science of, to learn the art of reading and writing. So you can put science or whatever, anything that you see in the dictionary, you are right already. So this is how you translate. Otherwise, you cannot get out. So you need something like that. Okay. Any question that you want to double check that if you are not familiar. Not too complicated. This one is still okay. This is still okay. This is not too complicated. So when you do like that, you read already, you definitely know the meaning. The only thing, your challenge is you should try to string all this up in your own English, using your own understanding of English. After finishing that, you compare with this. You don't have to get exactly like what you see here. You don't have to get exactly, because if you're after coming out, you format the whole English and then you see a lot of things are way out, and then you have to rethink again, where do you go wrong, or the one translated is not so clear than the one you have translated. So you do a comparison. You have to do a comparison. So that will give you the skill to develop, to further enhance your translation. You get what I mean? Okay. Okay. Now we go there. So causative is very difficult to translate. If you don't get the good explanation, I tell you, you cannot figure out. Okay, now you go number 5. Number 5. So number 5, you see here, So you see gamma plus Maj, this is a compound. Can you see this is also a compound? This is also a compound. It's a compound. Okay, and then this one gamma, and then the sato and sata plus to sata plus to so that you can see lah. All right, so this is the next line. I just simply put it lah. I put in how I put it I put in such a way that Jaran object, Jaran this is why this one I can cut and put it here also can lah. But anyway, once you see once you should know the rest lah. So in this case can you find a subject in these sentences? Right? It doesn't look like there is a subject in these sentences. No? So that's why there is a subject. There's nothing mentioned here, because I cannot identify. So since I cannot identify, I will start with my Jaran. I take this one first. This is the first Jaran. Okay. Can you see this is causative? Tua is normally is tua is having plus the verb. So in this case, the verb is, this is the verb. Can you see when I see Jaran, that means I split in the two, having built. So having built B-U-I-L-T, this is two, is means it's imperative. So this is part of the having. Can you see the ape? That means having got. Having got. Now, where is the object? No object, because you remember we talked about causative. Normally it takes two objects. So in this case, somebody must build the house, So in this case, I just put an object for you to see. Having got a builder to build. See, having got the builder to build. But can you see this and this is having the same case? That means this is describing this. If this is not present in your sentences, that means build house. So in this case, the word uta is say, say, and then pakara means pakara is a way. That means technically uta pakara, that means you say something to the builder and you tell him exactly what you want that he will build. So in this case, you can see a design like in modern terms, design house. And you design the house. You design house. But you don't have to use this. We can use mention house, because the word uta means said or mentioned. You tell the builder what you want. Mention house. So this is kind of a descriptive of the house descriptive So that you cannot get this exactly one. This one this is object mentioned now. This is adjective to this. You see same case same case. Then and then can you see this is not a problem already. Locative in English is always last. In Pali is always first or second. Location first. You remember yesterday I told you, I showed you a location. In the house I live. Then you read back, I live in the house. So this is locative. Locative. So that means having got the builder to build the mansion house in the middle of the village. This line is very clear. So second line, you take this, you take this one. Okay, can you see again? Having got, I stick with this format, having got. Okay. Can you see? This line, having got, this is bring, So bring, in this case, having got to bring, so I take this. I think I missed out one line here. Copy. Okay. Take this out. This one. Okay. Yeah. To bring. Yeah. So this one having got to bring present. Double. Having got to bring present. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this one is having got to bring present. And then this one is your ablative. From this is 100 villages. This compound, 100 villages. Okay. Okay, next slide. Next slide is this one, this Jaran. Same. This one and this one is more or less. This one is causative. This is not causative. You never say the ape that is. And also having brought, having brought. Okay, that means daughter. Daughter. Can you see brought daughter? Okay. Can you? That means in this case, this is one object. This is object because this is sati is a long e. So ino that means is either dative or ablative. In this case is of treasurer, of treasurer. So this is, can you see, this is a country or a district millionaire or district rich man, whichever you want to put. So it's, in this case, this whole line is the object. That means having brought the daughter of the district treasurer. Okay. Okay. Then the next line is here. Katoa. This is katoa. You see the word toa a lot of time having a big problem. No? So here katoa means technically it means having done. Technically it's having done. This one is, I put it here so that you, so having done. Okay. Okay, having done or having made, can you see having done or having, can you see the word mangalang? Mangalang, most of the time, if you say mangala sutta, we say is a blessing. But you will check the word mangalang, it has more than one meaning. So in this case, you will figure out, the book says it's a marriage. The book, the answer in the book at the back, it says a marriage. But you look at it, you're able to figure out. Okay, mangala. Can you see the word mangala, Newton now? What is auspicious, blessing, good omen, prosperity? Then royal, this is the one. Festive. Festive. Here is my marriage. Okay. Ceremony. So it most likely it should be this marriage or ceremony. So we are not sure yet. So this is your possibility. Now we go back to there. Then you can establish, because you see here I use ceremony instead of marriage, because I also not sure what should be the thing. Yeah. Okay. So having the word done or make, we don't want it, because having, if you use a ceremony, it means having prepared a ceremony. Okay. If it's a marriage, having arranged for a marriage, you have to revert all this according to what you see, but the overall is still a jaran. So this is let's say I continue. Arrange. I put a marriage, I think should be okay. Having arranged a marriage, I think it's okay. Having prepare a ceremony is still okay. So this is how you do. So we look at the last line. So the last line is AOR. AOR. So AOR, what you do is, so in this case, that means the organizer, this is organizer. The organizer could be technically, it has So the subject, technically, it should be the treasurer. So it's the subject. By now, we know it should be the treasurer. The subject means the treasurer. Okay. In this case, this is Pahini. Send. Can you see sasanang? The word sasanang is Buddha sasanang, and this sasanang. Sasanang has another. Send the message to the seti. So that means the seti is not the person, is not the subject. Seti is the is the object. So in this to the treasurer, this is in a direct. So that's why I cannot figure out who is who. Something like that lah. So you see, remember you see is there are in between one, or you have to figure it out. So this is the part that sometimes it's not clear. Sometimes it's not clear. Because you look at it here again, it's Dhammapada Ataka is a commentary, like a storytelling lah. But anyway, you after you do something like that, then you try to verify lah. You don't have to be exact, and what you do may not be have to be exactly like what I show you. I mean, don't have to be exactly. Can you see having cost to build a house mansion? This house mansion above, I think this not very correct. Mentioned above, mentioned above. So this maybe you can take away this in the middle of the village. He brought a present. So he take this as he somebody brought a present from 100, brought the district treasurer wife and the daughter, make a marriage ceremony and send it to the treasurer, something like that lah. So this the word used he is a general lah. He is general. He is general. Here the only thing get me confused, because here is send a message to the treasurer, seti, and then there are two seti there, The one is seti, this is another seti, this is a district seti. So there are two seti, So if you read carefully, it means technically the subject, by right, it should be the district treasurer as the subject. The way I see I don't know whether you agree to that or not Or it could be something else. No, this is it could be this one. But if this is the daughter of this fellow, then he has to send it to another. All this and this is the same one, same person. I also don't know which is which. So you ask yourself whether these sentences the district treasurer and this treasurer are the same person. Are the same person. If they are the same person, then this cannot be the subject. That means this person is somebody else. This maybe somebody else. Somebody else. So you have to figure out. This one nobody can figure out until you read the whole line. So we will just leave it. We have put question mark, then we leave it. So the translator just put he to indicate it can be anybody. All right. Any question on this? So the technique here, all this lesson mostly is all causative. So I do number 6. Number 6. Okay. So you see all the causative. So my approach is like that. Maybe the answer is slightly different. Can you see here? Can you see? Okay. The word here is heta baga. Baga is a portion. Baga is a portion. So that means here heta means is a lower portion or lower part. So the body is not mentioned. The body is not mentioned. So this is a jaran. So what you do is, so again, you look through, also cannot find the subject. So the subject, we just leave it. That means here. Here, having got. Having got. So having got, that means our jaran will always take an object, two parts of the jaran. Having got his lower part of the body. Here's the body. Okay, can you see the word here? Soda. Soda is to clean. So now in this particular case, instead to clean, I use to be clean. You see now this now is differ from the rest. To bring all the gerund have to eat, to sit, to stay, all those things. In this particular case, I put to be. Because having got his lower part to be clean, I think sounds better than to clean. To clean, I think this sounds better. So this I got two part here. Clean. Okay, the next line here, can you see? Karapitua. Okay. Pakara parikepang. This is the object. Okay, so in this having got, okay, having got, see here. This one, this part is here. To be built. Having got to be built. Having got. So in this case, I put the object in front. Having got the wall, same technique, having the wall enclosure. Because this is pakara, is a rampart or wall structure. So this one is a enclosure. So wall enclosure. So this is the object. This is the object. This is the object from here. And then this is a single object having got the wall enclosure to be built. You see, object here, I don't need to mention this, all the gerund one, this is all the gerund. So this one, right? The next line, can you see the next line here? This is the next line. Okay, rapitua, okay, having got, so in this case, this is a sand, having sand. Can you see, having got the sand, and this word, the word, okira means to be scattered. So this is part having got the sand to be scattered. I used to be in this particular case because then the next one. Can you see this one? Usapetua. Okay, having got this one is the run. I mean to be raised. Can you see this one? Having cause to rise. This is having cause to rise. When you look at it, so that means having got to be raised, having got the flag and the banner. This is a flag and the banner to be raised. You see, okay, this part no problem, and then this one. Okay, this part is. Can you see this part? Arang karitua. This is the object. So can you see? Now, here, karitua, having made. Okay, having made. Okay, can you see this part? Alang. The word alang, A-L-A-M, is suitable. Suitable. And then this technically, if you look at this is a dictionary. This Vanapatim is a kind of a tree that have a fruit without a flower, if in the dictionary. So this is something I also cannot imagine what kind of tree. Here, can you see here he put a fruit tree? Literally, lot of the tree. Here means a tree. The word, can you see the word vana? Pati is a lot. Pati can be a lot, can be a husband. So this is a bit difficult. So if you cannot translate, you just have to understand. You just put a great tree or a fruit tree or whatever, Nobody is going to know in this case. Okay. So I just put. So in this case, the word karito, I say having decorated. So having make decoration. That means I change this one. This one alang I change to decorate. I change to decoration because instead of using suitable, having make a decoration for a big tree. It sounds good. For suitable tree, it doesn't make good, it doesn't sound good. So this one is I wake up for it. Because I cannot really figure out this one. I know it's about tree. I know the alarm suitable. So I put a bracket. That means the word suitable is this one. So you know, yeah, this one I make it up for it. All right. So having make decoration for a big tree. That's all. So this one is a translator choice. So I put a remark so that you know a translator's choice, so that you don't get confused. So that means it's my choice of translating this thing. The last part, no problem. The last part, can you see the last part there is I. This is I. Me. No, not me, not me. But me is he went forth. He went. So that means this part first. That means katua, having made a wish. Having made a wish, and he went forth. So this is there is a verb. Verb always last. He went forth. He went forth. This is AOR third person. He went forth. So that means in this particular case, the subject is a particular person. Particular person. Because this will give you the subject. He went forth. He. See you know. So not all the part. Not all the part can be translated. You translate as close as possible. So let's see what it says. He had the lower part of his body. His body is not there. Clean. Okay lah. Because this is past tense, you can use clean. Throw away the charan. Had a rampart. The word had is also a causative. Have a rampart built. That means a wall built. Okay. Had is also causative. This is the some sand. Shrun. This is the past tense. All the way use past tense. Had a flag banner raised. Had he decorated this tree and make a wish. So because of this is the past tense, he changed all the past tense. But what I'm trying to show you is how you use your positive. That's all. So you can change. So in this, okay, we are done for today. Any